So I thought I would do a video, like a question and answers video on the questions I wanted to know before I got braces, and now I know the answers to because I've had them for just over a month now. So I've got my iPad and I've got the questions on here. So I'll just go through them and then answer them. So they're just questions that I wanted to know before I got them, and now I know because I've had them for over a month now. Again, I'm in my dressing gown. There's one up there, and ignore the washing because, yeah, adult life. The first question is, do they hurt? So they didn't hurt when I had them put on, and they don't hurt now. The only thing I would say is I, from time to time, get a bit of sensitivity, or my teeth ache a little bit, like a toothache. So that's sort of the only pain. So no, they don't hurt when I had them on, and they don't hurt now, but I do get some sort of achiness and sensitivity, and that's about it. So yes. Do they affect your speech, for example, lisp? Yes, I'm not gonna lie, they really affected my speech the first couple of weeks. I had a really bad lisp, and I still have a slight lisp now. It's not as bad, but I definitely don't sound like I did before. It's just the S's are a bit they do to an extent. Some it might not. Again, it's all dependent on each person, and again, with all these answers and all the questions, they're my experience, so it might not be the same for everybody else. So worse at first, okayish now, but I can still tell that I'm a bit lispy. Can you still eat normal foods? For example, bread, crisps, sweets, granola and chewing gum. So these were the foods that I wanted to know if I could still eat. I didn't eat bread for the first week. I eat bread now, but soft bread. I haven't had like chia batter or anything crunchy, like very hard bread. I've had garlic bread, but not the hard bread that I had before. So you can have normal bread and softer bread, and if you're gonna have something like a garlic bread, just chew it slowly and test the waters before you bite. Crisps, I didn't eat crisps for the first week or so. I eat them now, again, just chew delicately. Sweets, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't eaten sweets since I've had them on because I'm scared. I've had fudge, like a soft fudge, but I've not had sweets like I did before. Like I used to get these sweets, they're like strawberry rockets. They're about that big. They're covered in sugar and they have a white sort of filling in the middle and they're strawberry on the outside. I haven't eaten sweets since I've had them on, so I'm a bit like, granola, again, didn't eat for the first week or so. Eat granola now. Again, chew carefully. Chewing gum, I haven't eaten chewing gum since I've had them because I've heard that they get stuck and can cause a lot of breakage, so I haven't had gum. I've had mints, so same thing. Can you still drink tea, coffee and alcohol? Yes. Again, I didn't drink tea or coffee or alcohol for the first week or so, and now I drink tea, coffee, alcohol as normal because I couldn't go without tea or coffee. Alcohol easily done, I'm not that bothered, but definitely couldn't go without tea or coffee. I read if you want to have those things, drink them through a straw, but I am not faffing about with that. I'm just drinking them as normal. That's only because that they can stain the white wire and the see-through brackets, but doesn't bother me. Can you feel your teeth move? Not necessarily move, but I can feel them when they ache, and to me that means they are moving because no pain and no gain. If you don't feel any sort of discomfort, not pain, discomfort, then they're not doing anything. I had my checkup last week and he took the wires off, and that release of pressure, I could definitely tell, or you could definitely tell that obviously when the wire's on, they're doing something all the time. So I don't feel your teeth move, but I do feel some achiness. Do they cut your lips all the time? So I was really worried when I first got them that I would have cut lips all the time. I don't have any cut lips anymore. Occasionally this bracket here gets caught, but it doesn't cut it. On the first couple of weeks I had really bad cut lips, like down here and up there, but my teeth are now like hardened. Lips are now hardened to it, so not all of the time, but you will do at the beginning. Can you brush as normal? Yes, you can brush as normal. Maybe not so hard. I did buy an upgraded toothbrush, but I needed one anyway. I would recommend maybe buying a soft bristle brush. See? My list. A soft bristle brush, and maybe an orthodontic style head if you've got an electric toothbrush, and they help amazingly. So I just brush really gently with the manual one, and obviously my electric one has the orthodontic tooth head, so tooth head, brush head, so that's fine. Hand brush is normal, but maybe just change your toothbrush. Can you still floss? Oh, it's very difficult when there's a wire in the way. The floss sticks I used were like the sticks where it was a plastic stick with a bit of floss on the end. I obviously can't use them, and I'm not even trying using the string trying to get through these because nope. That's why I brought my water flosser, which I mention about 10 times in all my braces videos. Get these things that you loop the floss tape in and it kind of makes it easier, but no, I mean, I just use a water flosser, so that's easy. But you can brush as normal if you use a special, I don't know what the word is, it's like a thread thing, but again, that's hassle, whereas the water flosser you're done within a minute or so and it's done. Can you still use whitening products, for example toothpaste and mouthwash? I haven't. I've just switched to a normal toothpaste without whitening properties because I've seen or I've heard that if you use whitening stuff, when you have your brackets taken off, you're going to have funny coloured squares where they were because that part of your teeth hasn't been whitened. And I've also heard that it can sort of affect the brackets and stuff somehow. I don't know if that's true, but I've seen that online. So I haven't personally. I don't know if it's official that you can't, but I haven't. But as part of my treatment anyway, at the end of it, I will get whitening. I'll get whitening trays. So do your teeth turn yellow? My teeth have turned a lot more yellow as to what they were before, but again, that's because I'm not using my whitening toothpaste that I used before. So they have turned yellow, not drastically yellow, but I can tell they're not what they were, so they are turning a bit discoloured, but they are clean, so that's the main thing. Can you still, well, this is one. Can you still kiss like normal? Yes, you can. You might be a bit weary at first because you're like, oh no, watch my brackets, but you can still kiss your boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever as normal. That's fine. Do you feel them all the time in your mouth? I'm going to say more towards yes, because there'll be times when I forget that they're there, but then I will move my mouth or I'll talk or something and I know that they're there. Like I said in my first ever video, that they just feel like little spikes on my teeth. So I can feel them, I can feel that they're there. They don't cause me any discomfort. They're not as annoying as they were, but I know that they're there. Does food get stuck in them all the time? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, food gets stuck. Whatever you eat, porridge, soup, maybe not soup because it's liquid, anything gets stuck in there. So that's why those pick sticks that I said in my previous video and swishing your mouth out with water is so key. I do it after I've eaten anything. I still do it with stuff like soup and tea and coffee, even though they're liquids, but just so they don't stain. Because I remember when I had tomato soup in the first week, my brackets went a bit red, so just swish your mouth out, but food does get stuck in them all the time. So definitely have little floss sticks with you and wash your mouth out with water to get the stuff out. You can feel like a build up. I always say to my boyfriend when we sit and eat dinner, and I'm eating and I can just feel my teeth fill up with food and I'm like, for God's sake. So I swish my mouth out whilst I eat as well. Can they break easily? Not easily, but they will do with force. So my bracket at the VAT, one of them came loose, like the glue came away from the tooth, so the bracket was just sort of sliding up and down. That wasn't a fault of my own, that was just because the glue maybe wasn't stuck down as well, so it kind of came away as I was eating and drinking. I have seen sort of stories of people chewing down on a bit of steak or a bit of gum or something very chewy and one has maybe come off. So they don't break easily, but they will do with a bit of force. Don't forget they are stuck to your teeth with quite a, you know, strong glue. They don't break easily, but they will do if you sort of not mess them around, but if you kind of eat something that you maybe shouldn't eat. Do they make your mouth look big? These are all questions I wanted to know. They've definitely made my mouth look slightly bigger. My lips definitely look a bit more fuller. I have very small lips, so they do look a bit fuller, and my mouth does look a bit more sort of out there. Not massive, but I noticed a slight change. One of my friends at work said my lips looked a bit bigger, so. What is brace tightening? So at first I thought it was just a case of someone, you know, going in and tightening up a screw. It's not, it's where they change your wire. So these things, that wire running through my teeth, they will take it off and put a stronger one in. So yeah, that was my quick question and answers of things I wanted to know before I got braces, and I now know, as I say. Yeah, I think that covers everything I wanted to know, but if there's anything maybe anyone that's watching this wants to know, please just leave your questions down below and I will definitely get back to you. If anyone's watching it and they have a question that I haven't covered here, just holler and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching. Ignore my background, but yeah, thanks. Bye.